welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Nene. So yeah, I am getting into this house collection by Madam Glam. It is absolutely amazing as always. I love their gel polishes. So even the packaging on these gel polishes is different and very, very pretty. Just very cool. And I really like the names of these. So let's take a look and see what the names are. So the first one is Lucky Number 9. It's this really, really pretty blue. I really like this color a lot, which is why I chose it, because I really like sky blue and navy blue combination together. This color is Electra. And of course it's like a purplish pink color, so I kind of went my favorite. And this one is Celestial Jungle. So I thought that was really, really cool name. And then the last one, or last but not least, is this really pretty, like vibrant pink. It's really cute, called Glam Element. So these colors actually kind of took me back to the 80s. So I was thinking of doing like an 80s theme. But as you could see from the thumbnail, I did try something a little bit different today, and I'm still kind of like going back to the 80s, right? Or maybe the 90s, but with these duck nails. Either way, they were just giving me that vibe. And like I mentioned in a previous video, with my PR, I like to try different things instead of do the same thing over and over again. So I already put one coat on my swatch sticks, and here I am just showing you with the second coat what they look like. I love how pigmented these gels are. Like, they're just highly pigmented. So I knew the design that I chose for today was going to work out exactly how I wanted it to, because of the pigmentation in these gel polishes. And I do spend a lot of time on the prep today and different things that I use, because I don't have Madam Glam Polygel, but it's in the works. I really want to start buying products that are more quality products. And so don't get me wrong, I'm still here for all of the popular and affordable products that I started out with as a beginner, that I really, really enjoy. But someone was curious about like what my peel off base coat was and different things like that. And you can see how thick it is. And yeah, these colors are just beautiful. And even though these are the duck nails, I still really enjoyed this set. I mean, I know duck nails aren't for everybody, and like my fiance did not even like the shape. It was hilarious when I showed him to get his reaction out of that. But let's get into the steps that I took to do this set today. So again, I'm just going in with a peel off base coat. And this just allows me to give you guys or show you guys sets, or allows me to try things without having to get rid of my nail art, and I could save my nail art finally. And I don't prep my nails at all. If you want this stuff to stick and stay for, 4 days, 5 days, a week, however long it wants to stay until they pop off, then by all means prep your natural nails. Use your dehydrator, primer, base coat, all of that. The whole 9 yards. But I'm not ready for permanent nails yet, so I did not even prep my nails. I just kind of like push back my cuticles, trim them up a little bit, and go in with my peel off base coat. So after that is finished, I do cure it for 60 seconds in the nail lamp after I have it applied. And here are the duck nail tips that I got off of Amazon, and I actually really like these. So this is a size 0, and it's really, really wide. So if you have wider nail beds, these were a really good option for that. Like if you have larger thumbs and things like that. I actually ended up having to use a size 2. And here in a second, I will also show you a side profile that has the little C curve on them that I like as well, because I don't know, I'm definitely stuck in the 90s and I like my C curve, so don't judge me. So yeah, they're just really, really overall really good tips, and they were really good quality even if I were to leave them on permanently. So here they all are after I picked out all of my sizes on my little plate that I got from Shein. And so I did not show this part, but I did go in with a layer of regular base coat over my peel off base coat, and I actually got that idea from one of my nail sisters, Jamie H. She recommended that I put the base coat over my peel off base coat after that's cured, so that way I can apply my nail tips with the base coat, because if I just try to apply the nail tips over my regular peel off base coat with like like for example, any kind of base coat, Madam Glam, whatever brand you have, they weren't sticking, and it was just like really taking forever. And if you try to stick these on my peel off base coat specifically with nail glue, it just isn't happening. They're not going, it takes like 30 minutes for the glue to dry to my peel off base coat, and then I just end up getting really annoyed, and I don't want to spend all day doing it. So yeah, here is how I did that, and you can see they're very sturdy now. So going over my peel off base coat with a layer of base coat to apply my nail tips with base coat as well was very, very helpful. So you can see I also have my UV glove on. I really love these things. I got like 3 pair off of Amazon for like $10. So I'll leave those linked down below as well, as always. And so now we are going in with the Polygel. I was so excited because I haven't used Polygel in forever. I've just been doing like the Gel X method and the Gel X tips, and so I was like, let's do something different today. As much as I love doing nail art and nail designs and things like that, I've been like dying to use Polygel for a while now, because I have so much of it and I need to use it, but I just haven't got it out. So but yeah, this color is called A Siesta from Makartt. It's a very, very beautiful nude, and I wanted it to be like a solid nude. I didn't want a transparent or a jelly nude for this part, because I really wanted the color to clash with the vibrancy of the Madam Glam polish. And so I did use a darker Polygel. And that's the main reason why I went in with this color. And I haven't done my real-time Polygel application video yet, but I'm really excited to do that when I finally do my natural nails, or my actual nails, and do the full prep and all of that. So, but I still wanted to leave quite a bit of this in for you guys, because I am going in with the reverse French method to achieve the look with today's nail set. So you'll see me speed it up here in a second really fast, but I'll also leave this brush link down below. This is like one of my favorite Polygel brushes. It's not even a Polygel brush, it's actually a French brush. So you can clean up your line work and things like that. But it works really well for Polygel. This is a size 14, and I also have a size 16. It's kind of like when you upgrade your acrylic brush. But for my Polygel fans, I like using these brushes. And I actually got this idea from Nails by Vic. She has this Kolinsky brush, size 8, that she always uses. You can use whatever size that you desire, but these brushes are very, very helpful even in a smaller size. And I think the reason why it's so successful is that, one, it holds a lot of liquid, which for Polygel is a good thing, because you don't want your brush sticking to your Polygel, which too leads me to the bristles. They're very firm and they're very sturdy. And so that just helps smooth out the Polygel and press it down a lot faster than if you were just using like one of the Polygel brushes that come with your Polygel kits. Third, you can use it over and over and over again as many times as you want. And I've never had any troubles with the bristles coming out, and they're just awesome brushes to keep on hand. I have also used this as a cleanup brush along with the Polygel brush. So yeah, love that brush. I can't say enough good things about that type of brush for Polygel. So now we're just going in and I'm putting all of the colors on my little nail palette that I got from Nails by E. She makes really awesome resin products, so go check her out. But I use this palette quite a bit now that I have it, because it allows me to put, like you can see, multiple colors, and I do put quite a bit on the palette because I do use almost all of it in today's video and for this design. So one last thing before I go in and start using the gel polish is I'm going to file around that smile line. I have done the reverse French method before, and I did not do this step, and I regretted it because by the time I filed everything down, my French was not as crisp, and there were like little gaps and holes and things like that, just no good. So I did go in and crisp up the shape around my, what do you call that? Smile line. So yeah, this is always a good step in the future, especially if you plan on wearing your nails permanently or for a while. Yeah, absolutely love this method. And going in with my 20mm liner brush. I also got these off of Amazon. I saw these on Sandra Sparkly Sets channel, and I use these detail brushes all the time, and they're very good quality, especially for either, whether, it doesn't matter, beginner, professional. I use these over and over and over again. So I use my UV glove today because we are going to be doing a lot of carrying, as you will see throughout the rest of this video. We're going to be carrying a lot and a lot and a lot. So I go in, at first I was just going to do, I couldn't decide. I was like, do I want to do all the nails the same color? Do I want to do them all in different colors, like a rainbow effect? I ultimately went in the order of, like, not the rainbow, but I wanted to do multiple colors. So that's exactly what I did. After you put your gel polish down, you want to make sure you cure it. I cure mine for 60 seconds just for fun. And then I go in and I put clear polygel over that. And then you just want to shape the polygel into whatever shape that you want. In this case, it was very abstract. So I wasn't doing like Frenchies or anything like that. I wasn't following my smile line. So that kind of took the pressure off of my smile line having to be perfect. But you can do it that way. You can follow the smile line. You can do it however you want. But after I have the polygel applied and I have the shape of polygel that I want to go over this color, then we're going to go ahead and cure it for 60 seconds. Now, for some reason, you'll see here in a little bit what I'm talking about, but I decided to put polygel on my nails and then take a break and go outside, and it cured my polygel. So I do have gaps between some of the colors on my middle finger and my ring finger, but I still think it turned out really cool, and I love the fact that it's see-through. So you're about to see how clear this Makartt polygel is. And again, I'm still waiting for the opportunity to get some Madam Glam polygel, but it's definitely in the works because I have been looking around their website and looking at a few other options and things and colors and stuff like that. I'll probably join the VIP program here pretty soon because these gel polishes are just phenomenal. I cannot explain that any further because they just have so many qualities. Like, they're 21 free, they're vegan, they're cruelty free, which is a really big deal to me. Meaning they don't test on animals and different things like that. So I just really, really appreciate everything that Madam Glam has sent me. I don't mind making videos. I love doing PR. It's a great way to build your collection. Your viewers and your subscribers get discounts and different things like that. So don't forget to check out my link below. And they also provided me a special discount for today's video. It's Nene's Nail Look 35 with some underscores in there. So don't forget to take advantage of that 35% off. And yeah, I really love working with brands that I enjoy using, obviously. So, you know, every brand has their thing, like there are certain qualities. They also have like builder gel in a bottle, which I really, really love those. And builder gel in a bottle, that is. So I definitely want to try out some more of their products, and I definitely want to try like all of their, not their pudding gels, but like the gel liners, different things like that. It comes in a really cool package. You could get a really great deal with all of their brushes, like their application brushes and liner brushes and things like that. So I just know those are rocking with quality. Like, I just absolutely love them. I love this brand so much. And so, yeah, like these definitely worth it. So go check out the rest of the colors in this collection. And if you like the colors that you see, don't forget to use those discount codes and different things like that. And it's definitely a great brand to be affiliated with. So if they ever reach out to you and you want to work with them on your channel, go for it. I love my rep. She's really cool, and they are on top of everything. They're very on top of it. So anyway, back to this. So you can see, like I mentioned, I did go in and use all of the different colors. I did decide to just go in. I use a lint-free wipe with alcohol to clean my brush every time in between each color before I cure it. And then when I'm finished with all 4 fingers, then I'll cure. Then I'll put the polygel on in whatever shape that I want and then cure, and so on and so forth. I just continue to do that. You could see I also started the rose on my thumbnail. So my nail sister Nails by Nelly, she recently did this design, and I've been wanting to try it for a really long time, and her nail set turned out gorgeous. So you should definitely go check her out. But it was, yeah, like I love this. You're going to need a lot of lint-free wipes and a lot of isopropyl alcohol. I use 70% just because at the beginning of COVID, I ordered like a huge box for $30 off of Amazon. Excuse me. And then I can't find 91% alcohol like on Amazon. It's like a ton of money. I'm like, whatever, I'll just go to a department store. But I am starting to run out of the 70%. So I'll grab some 91% in the future. But I just had a ton of 70% alcohol, and I'm just now running out like 3 years later. So I already knew that these were going to take a long time to file because they were very bulky, of course, and get them all shaped up. So after I used a coarse 5-in-1 Panda bit that I also got from Amazon, I did go in with just a regular nail file and just shape or crisp everything up, of course. Usually I don't have any problems with polygel and using just a regular nail file, but like I said, these were so bulky. I did go in around 13,000 RPMs to file all of that stuff down. I knew it wasn't going to burn me or anything because I didn't really use it a lot around or on the French part of the nail, because that wasn't very bulky, but the ends were very bulky. So this is what everything would look like if it were matte, and what it looks like shaped up. And look at the thumb, like you can actually see through the thumb when I put the top coat on. It's just really, really cool. I really ended up falling in love with this set. I don't mind duck nails. I like the duck nails. Yeah, I think they're cute. If depending on how you do them, I think they're absolutely adorable. So if you like the duck nails, then go for it. So after I file, that coarse bit did do quite a number and leave quite a bit of ridges on my nails. So I did go in with a buffer. I get these buffers off of Amazon as well. No shock there. I do need to order more, by the way, now that I'm thinking about it. But I really like these buffers, and they keep everything nice and smooth. And yeah, I just go in and make sure I get them as smooth as possible, so that way, you don't see any lines from the drill bit that I was using. But again, lint-free wipe and alcohol just to get all of that dust out of. Now this is where you could use water to rinse your hands. I probably still wouldn't use any soap or anything, but you can at least get all that dust off. And then once you have that removed, you can go ahead and go in and top coat. And look how the middle of that rose was so cool. I'm so obsessed with that nail. It just turned out so pretty, and I honestly should have done all of the nails like that, but of course we're gonna go in with a little extra. So this is where I needed Nelly again. She's really great at bling, and I'm not. Bling placement is just, I don't know, I can't get it. That's one thing that I personally need to work on. But of course, I'm just going in with my Makartt rhinestone glue. I always use this, you guys. I love this stuff. Look at my nails right now. Total mess. total mess. I was just going to do like the corresponding flower of the first color that I used on each nail. Those little, they're called camellia flowers when you purchase them off of like Amazon, or I get mine from TikTok. They don't glow in the dark or do anything special, but they are a little glittery and shimmery just to add a little pizzazz to the nail. And I'm sitting here trying to figure out, I got this white K9 from TikTok as well, from Penny Zoda. That's who I normally shop with, and lately Brian is another person that I watch on TikTok where I get all my bling, or most of my bling I should say, and Amazon. I hardly ever order bling from like Shein or AliExpress or TEMU or anything like that. I get my bling in bulk because I love it so much, and I just want a really large amounts, just in case, because you never know kind of thing. And so yeah, I go ahead and I change up the design. I could not get the white bling to match up. I didn't want to cover up the colors on the end because hello, that's the whole point of the video. But the other thing that I did do was go in with, this is from Makartt as well. So I have this holographic top coat that I hardly ever use. And I was like, oh my gosh, like I have to use this. And you could see where I messed up, and I have those little voids in my nails now. It's very obvious which parts are see-through on my ring and my middle finger. But I did go in with this holographic top coat, and it just finished off this nail set perfectly. So we are nearing the end. Also, don't forget your cuticle oil after you cure your top coat. I cure my top coat for 2 minutes. But anyway, and I did clean the top coat off of my cuticles. I'm just kind of showing you how I got it around these flowers. I just used the regular brush, but I did go in with a cleanup brush and get, you know, anything that went on my skin or, you know, different things like that. So it didn't cure to my skin, but just so beautiful. I really love the way these turned out, and I will show you what they look like outside. So yeah, let's go ahead and wrap it up. Thank you again for being the best part of my channel. I have a lot of cool things coming up here soon, and I appreciate every single one of you who watches my videos, and I will see you in my next one.